Welcome back, Simmers. My name is Stephanie the Bird Simmer. I will be announcing a giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Here's this week's or today's Am I the Jerk? And this is from the perspective of two parents, the husband and wife. So I told my high schooler son that if he wants to make an adult decision about his education, then he can either get a job and start paying rent at 18 or be out of the house. My son David told me that he wants to drop out of high school. He's not being bullied and enjoys hanging out with his buddies at school. He just doesn't like waking up at 7:30 every day, and he thinks that school is a waste of time because he finds the teachers boring and or annoying, and would rather try to become a professional YouTuber. I tried to persuade David because he is less than a year and a half left of high school. He can still make YouTube videos on the side, but unless he becomes famous, he won't be able to make a living off of it. And it's impossible to get a decent job or promotion nowadays without a diploma. Plus, if he ever changed his mind about going to college, then a high school diploma would give him that option. But David was not listening and said he would just wait until his 18th birthday in October when he would be able to drop out without me or his mother's consent. I spoke to my wife and we sat down with David. We told David that we would allow him to drop out of school, but if he drops out, he has two choices: either get a job and start paying rent at 18 or be out of the house. David told us we were being ridiculous because he would never be able to pay rent. And we're asking because he would have to work two fast food jobs. We told David that is going to be his reality if being a high school dropout. If he wants to be treated as an adult and make a huge adult choice like dropping out of school, then we will treat him as an adult and let him face adult consequences. David was not happy, but the talk has luckily worked because he says he's no longer going to drop out of high school. Most of the other parents we have talked to said my wife and I did the right thing because part of being a parent is stepping in when your child is making a huge mistake. But several other parents have told us that we're being too controlling because David will be a legal adult in a few months. I think that's the appropriate move. They gave him the choices, and this is what happens in the real world. So if he becomes a high school dropout, then they would have to pretty much provide for him for his entire life if his YouTube idea didn't take off. And there's a lot of failed YouTube, and mine might fail, but I'm working almost a full-time job to be able to make ends meet. So I think his parents did the right thing, and they weren't being as controlling, saying you cannot do it. They're saying, okay, yeah, you can do it, but this is the consequence of doing it. And so they just spelled it out to him. All right, well, let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to like and share. And if you have a specific Am I the Jerk story you want me to read, feel free to put it in the comments as well. So here's my giveaway. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and Facebook, sorry, I'll be giving away 4 copies of The Sims 4 kits because it's Sims 4 to anyone who has subscribed. You will be able to pick what kit that you would like, if your name is drawn, and then once I keep on hitting milestones further up, I will going through packs that are more pricey. So you'll want to share and get more people on here, and enjoy the rest of the end of the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.